Alright, good morning everyone. So this is Roberto Mapeh and I'm your Mapeh teacher for today. So this time I am going to voice over a topic about gateway drugs. So first we have the objectives. Discusses gateway drugs. Second is analyzes the negative health impact of cigarette smoking. So the term gateway drugs is used to describe any drugs that as non-drug user might try out that can be lead to the consumptions of more dangerous drugs. Cigarettes and alcohol are gateway drugs. Gateway drugs are legal drugs that are readily accessible. People who abuse more dangerous drugs such as the marijuana and the shabu often start from cigarette smoking and drinking alcohol. Since cigarettes and alcohol are readily available and generally accepted in our society, many people use them for various purposes. Teenagers are especially vulnerable because they are curious and risk takers. According to the study done by the National Youth Commission, the NYC, 2 out of 5 Filipino teenagers are aged 13 to 15 years old smoke cigarettes. Pollstar.com, the March 16, 2012. Furthermore, in the study conducted by the Untitled Tobacco Group in the year 2011, 10 Filipinos die every year of tobacco-related diseases. Philippines Daily Inquiry, September 19, 2011. Health expert explains that continuous increase in cigarettes use and alcohol consumptions by Filipino teenagers is due to its very cheap price. Many pro-health groups ask the government to increase taxes from cigarettes and alcohol companies. In response, the President Duterte signed Republic Act 11467, imposing additional excise taxes on tobacco and alcohol products, including cigarettes. Okay. Inquiry net January 23, 2020. Price on cigarettes increased up to 500%, while alcohol increased and approximately 50 pesos per liter. Banning of sales of tobacco and alcohol products is enforced for minors. The danger of smoking cigarettes. Tobacco is a tall-leaf plant originally known in South and Central America, but now cultivated throughout the world. There are many species of tobacco, but Nicotina tabacium, or sometimes called common tobacco, is preferred for producing present-day cigarettes. According to the World Health Organization, tobacco smoking and chewing is the second leading cause of death around the world. This is responsible for the death of 1 in 10 adults worldwide, approximately reaching about 5 million deaths in a year. It is estimated that the death toll will rise to 10 million each year by the year 2020. Every time a cigarette is lit, smoke is emitted. There are 3 types of smokes produced by cigarettes, namely, the mainstream smoke refers specifically to the smoke that a smoker directly inhales. Second is second-hand smoke, the smoke that comes out from the lighted end of a cigarette or pipe. It also a smoke that has been inhaled or breathed out by the person smoking. This is also called the side stream smoke or the environmental tobacco smoke, the ETS. This smoke is more dangerous as it exposes unharmed adults and children that are non-smokers near the person smoking. Third one is the third-hand smoke. The smoke that is settled or left for a long time on cloths, sofa, beddings, pillows, carpets, corsets, and other objects. This smoke, also called the residual tobacco smoke or the RTS, settles along with dust and can last for months. This smoke still contains harmful chemicals and carcinogens. This is even more dangerous as it exposes unharmed everyone even if the smoking person is no longer around. So the health effects of cigarette smoking. Smoke causes mouth disease, oral cancer, neck cancer, oral cancer, and gangrene, and also the increased miscarriage risk. Smoking can cause diseases and harms nearly every organs of the body. The illustrations above are the pictures from cigarettes packaging. The Philippines government issued an order on May 24, 2010, which requires graphic health warning on all tobacco packages. This is to discourage smokers and would-be smokers to smoke. The major diseases that is caused by smoking are classified as follows. First is cancer. When we say cancer, it refers to diseases where abnormal cells divide out of control and invade other tissues or organs. Most cancers are named for the organs or type of cells in which they start. For example, lung cancers begins in the lungs and oral cancers begin in the mouth. Secondly is the COPD, known as the chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Refers to a group of diseases that cause airflow blockage and breathing-related problems. The COPD includes emphysema, chronic bronchitis, and the asthma. Third one is the heart disease. This includes several types of heart conditions and blood vessels disorders. The most common type is coronary heart disease, also known as coronary artery disease, which is the narrowing of the blood vessels that carry blood to the heart. Also implements are atherosclerosis, the hardening of the artery. Fourth one is pregnancy complications. Smoking during pregnancy increases the risk of pregnancy complications, including miscarriages and birth defects. There are major components of cigarette smoke: the tar, nicotine, and carbon monoxide. The tar contains most of the cancer-causing and other harmful chemicals found in tobacco smoke. When tobacco smoke is inhaled, the tar can form quick, sticky layer on the inside of the lungs. The damage of the lungs and leads to lung cancers and COPD. Nicotine is the addicting components of cigarette smoke. This is the reasons why most cigarette smokers can't quit smoking. Carbon monoxide is a poisonous, colorless, and odorless gas. Lack of oxygen in cells forces the heart to work harder to distribute oxygen around the body. Carbon monoxide is a major contributor to the heart disease, including heart attacks and atherosclerosis. So let's proceed on the danger of alcohol. Alcohol is the colorless, bitter tasting substance that humans have been consuming since the ancient times. It comes from the plants that underwent fermentations. Fermentation is the process of extracting alcohol from a plant or fruit. An example of fermented alcohol is a beer. A beer is extracted from grains. On the other hand, wines are from grapes and other fruits. There are three types of alcohol: the isopropyl, methanol, and ethanol. Isopropyls and methanols are used in laboratories and are poisonous and fatal if taken. On the other hand, the ethanol is also called the beverage alcohol. This is what humans consume that intoxicates and alters the nervous system. Alcohol enters the mouth first, through the mouth. Secondly, is in the liver. In the liver, alcohol is converted into water and carbon dioxide. Most alcohol enters the bloodstream through the small intestine. Within 10 to 20 heartbeats, alcohol in the bloodstream reaches the brain. The heart pumps alcohol in the bloodstream throughout the body. Alcohol is filtered in the kidneys, leaving salts and acids, then exits the body through urination. Okay, we have now the effects of alcohol drinking. When alcohol enters the bloodstream, it goes in all the parts of the body. The main effects of alcohol drinking reflects on a person's central nervous system, the CNS. The CNS controls one's mental processes, memory, speech, learning, and decision making. It also affects a person's senses, feelings, movements, and breathing. The amount of alcohol that entered in the bloodstreams at the certain period can be measured in percentages through blood alcohol concentration, or the BACT, or most often called the blood alcohol level, or the BAL. A BACT of 0.05% means there is 5 parts of alcohol per 10,000 parts of the blood in the port. The E 0.3 to 0.5% and BACT could lead to coma, brain damage, and even death. Okay, so any questions about our topic, you may comment down below in the comment box section. And also you may browse the link of https://www.com.ph. So that's all for today, and I hope you learned something from our topic in this morning. So once again, this is Roberto the Mapeh Admiral. If without further questions, so that's all for today, and stay home, stay safe, and God bless us all.